Assalamualaikum to everyone. So today I would like to present our group's mini project for MAM 603. We have been given a task to conduct a site visit on a selected company in observing the safety practices that is applied by them. Before we start the presentation, I would like to introduce our group members first. This site visit is led by Izwan Bukhari, and the other members are Kedi Iqbaluddin, Nur Kamalia, Nurul Aisyah, and myself, Maaz Johani. So without further ado, let's begin our presentation. This project is conducted to observe and investigate an organization or company implementations and practices of occupational safety and health within its facilities. We have chosen Minibia Electronics Motor to conduct this project. The main purpose of the study is to identify the types of hazards or dangers and evaluate its safety protocols and management system in protecting the well-being of its workers. Minibia Electronics Motors Sdn Bhd is a renowned electronics manufacturing company located in Malaysia. It specializes in the manufacture of high-precision motors as well as related components. It is a subsidiary of the Minibia Mitsumi Group, which is a worldwide supplier of highly accurate equipment and electronic devices. Minibia Electronics Motor is well recognized for its dedication to innovation, superior quality, and expertise in technology. The company has positioned itself as an influential player in the worldwide electronics market by prioritizing the fulfillment of various industry requirements, including automotive, consumer electronics, and industrial automation. Minibia Electronics Motor is a manufacturer of electronic components and is involved in a wide variety of business activities. The company is dedicated to the manufacturing of precision motors and related components, and its contributions are crucial in supplying innovative solutions to various sectors. The company's primary operations consist of the development and design and production of high-precision motors, which comprise of stepper motors, brushless DC motors, and fan motors. The applications of the electronic motors in the automotive are such as for braking system, engine control, ventilation system, and security system. In addition to this, they not only produce the motors for automotive use, but it is also utilized in the banking system, humanoid robots, cameras, and a wide variety of home appliances.
Next, we move to the next part, which is OSH facilities exist in Minibia. Every department and section has strategically located fire extinguishers to ensure the preparedness for the emergencies. Minibia emphasizes hazard identification and prevention in line with OSHA and DOSH requirements. For example, safety tape is strategically placed to mark zone around the facilities, as you can see at the figures beside. Anti-fatigue mats are implemented to address ergonomic concern and reduce fatigue from prolonged standing. Next, wiring and cables are placed overhead, minimizing tripping and electrical hazard. This safety measure aligns with OSHA and DOSH guidelines, ensure a hazard-free workplace. Next, all floors are coated with anti-slip epoxy, promoting a hazard-free workplace and preventing trips, falls, and slides. This practice adheres to general OSH standards, DOSH, and OSHA safety guidelines. Safety signs are prominently displayed throughout the premises, prioritizing communication and awareness. This strategy aligns with OSHA, DOSH, and general safety regulation, fostering a safety-conscious culture. Also, at Minibia, it is compulsory for the employees to wear personal protective equipment (PPE) to comply with general safety requirement DOSH regulation and OSHA guidelines. Since this company deals with electronic parts, a PPE such as hair cover, shoe cover, eye protection, and glove are provided for all workers. The company offers full PPE equipment as shown in the figures below, not only to comply with the requirement but also to demonstrate their concern for the workers and the visitor safety. Figure beside shows their PPE equipment for the visitors, which consists of hair cover, safety jackets, and shoe cover. Every machine at Minibia undergoes daily maintenance checks, following general safety procedures. OSHA and DOSH safety rules. Meticulous documentation of machine maintenance on maintenance sheets ensure compliance with OSH and DOSH principles as shown as the figures below. This practice goes beyond legislative requirements, showcasing Minibia dedication to equipment integrity and employee welfare. Other than that, Minibia sponsors employees to attend maintenance program in Japan, aligning with OSHA's commitment to an educated workforce.
For part B, which is the potential hazard and prevention, I will talk about the type of hazard that can be found at Minibia Electronic Motor and the preventive procedure taken by the company to overcome this hazard. The first hazard is the health hazard. One of the many processes involved in the manufacturing of a DC motor at the company is the soldering process, which is a process of joining two metal surfaces together using a filler metal by heating it to the point of melting before letting it cool down and solidify. During this process, fumes are released due to the heating of the solder flux. Upon prolonged inhalation of the fumes, it can cause respiratory irritation. The preventive procedure taken by the company to overcome this health hazard is by installing a local exhaust ventilation system. The hood of the ventilation system will collect all the fume together with the air drawn by the fan to be transported to the air cleaner through the ducting system. The second one is the noise hazard. The usage of high-speed machine generate noises due to the greater frequency of vibration. Exposure to loud noises beyond the 85 decibel is considered to not be safe because it can cause temporary loss of hearing or tinnitus, which is ringing in the ears. The preventive measure taken to overcome this noise hazard is through planning, which is by constructing a fully enclosed stick barrier surrounding the source of hazard, which is the high-speed machine, to dampen the noise as much as possible so that the noise let out are still within the safe limit of hearing, where it won't cause any industrial deafness upon prolonged hearing. The next one is the chemical hazard, which also stems from the high-speed machine. Oil is important during the usage of high-speed machine for lubrication and cooling purposes, which are important in extending the machine life cycle by reducing the machine wear and preventing overheating. The repetitive stamping motion of the machine at high speed can cause a spray of oil mist to the surrounding. The spray of oil mist can have effect upon physical contact, such as eye irritation upon eye contact, skin irritation upon skin contact, or respiratory irritation upon inhalation. The preventive procedure for this hazard is the same as the previous one, which is by constructing a fully enclosed barrier surrounding the high-speed machine as a barricade to block the spray of oil mist from reaching the nearby workers. Manual handling is a common activity in most workplaces, including Minibia, which includes lifting and carrying the DC motors or parts to produce them. Manual handling is considered as an ergonomic hazard because it can cause back injury to the worker should the worker be in the wrong posture when lifting the heavy load, such as bending down instead of squatting while keeping the back straight, or when lifting and carrying a heavy load beyond 25 kg. The preventive measure for this ergonomic hazard is by substituting manual handling with lifting table and automated guided vehicle or AGV. By using a lifting table to lift the heavy load instead of lifting it physically, and AGV, which is an independently operated self-propelled vehicle to carry the parts from one station to another instead of carrying it manually, back injury can be avoided. The last one is the mechanical hazard. There are a lot of machines used in the production or assembly line at Minibia, which include moving machineries, which are machines performing specific tasks while in motion. Hand injury can be caused by this moving machinery, such as pinching by the pneumatic cylinder or crushing. the engineering control measure taken by the company is by covering the moving pneumatic parts with a cylindrical cover as the machine guarding to avoid any direct contact between the worker's hand and the moving parts. For the crushing injury, the machine are equipped with a sensor to detect the worker's hand and also an emergency stop button at the front of the machine that can be easily reached by the worker should the need to stop the machine from operating arise.
So this is emergency procedure in case of injury or accident. In event of emergency at Minibia Electronics Motor Company, there are 5. So the first one is emergency evacuation. Next is emergency medical plan. Next is hazardous material spill. Next is a machine and equipment failure, and lastly is electrocution accident. So the first one is emergency evacuation. For emergency evacuation, the company will activate the alarm system by letting all employees. Employees will follow marked evacuation routes to designated assembly point. Trained personnel will assist those with mobility challenge. A thorough verification will confirm all personnel at assembly point where employees await further guidance from emergency personnel. Next is emergency medical plan. For the emergency medical plan, the company will dial local emergency service, for example 999, upon recognizing a medical emergency. On-site personnel will administer basic first aid, clear the area and initiate the equipment shutdown. Upon medical professionals' arrival, it is essential that all the medical history will be shared. Communication with responders will follow and the incident will be documented for future improvement. Next is a hazardous material spill. So during my site visit, the incident commander will take immediate charge, notifying emergency services and orchestrating simultaneous action to isolate, evacuate and shut down the affected area. Minibia specialized spill response team efficiently contained and mitigated the spills, prioritizing communication with external responders and implementing rigorous decontamination procedure. Incident details were meticulously documented for future analysis, with the review team assessing response effectiveness and the training team developing targeted improvement program. This showcased Minibia's commitment to a rapid, organised and effective emergency response. During my site visit at Minibia, I witnessed a rapid and well-coordinated emergency response to equipment failure. The incident commander swiftly initiated shutdown procedure, isolated the faulty equipment and notified maintenance. Safety measures were promptly implemented, showcasing Minibia's commitment to a swift and efficient response. The communication team ensures stakeholders were informed and post-incident documentation and analysis took place for continuous improvement through employees training and awareness program. During my Minibia site visit, the procedure is the commander will swiftly isolate the electrical source. Next, it will call for medical assistance and secure the area. CPR will be initiated if needed, and relevant information provided to emergency responders. Management and personnel will be notified and the incident was documented for review. Minibia's compassionate approach extends to offering supports and counseling, showcasing truth and hearing emergency response. Next is general emergency procedure. In the event of emergency, Minibia follow a concise set of procedure. The emergency response team is promptly alert, ensuring swift and organized intervention. Active participation in forensic investigation, along with thorough documentation and photographic evidence, is prioritized. Minibia strictly adheres to DOSH reporting standard, facilitating immediate medical care and initiate the insurance claim process when necessary. Post-incidents, Minibia diligently reports and documents the details, ensuring compliance with DOSH authorities. The commitment is exemplified to the meticulous completion of an incident form for a comprehensive analysis and continuous improvement.
Next is part D, which is OSH management system design. So first of all is safety and health policy. Man-made electronic motor manufacturing is committed to providing a safe and healthy work environment for all of its workers. Man-made electronic also show all the workers follow all capable laws, regulation, and industry standards to ensure the highest level of occupational safety and health. This safety and health serve as a foundation for keeping a workplace that prioritize their workers' well-being and creates a culture of safety and health in workplace. Next is Health, Safety and Environmental OSH Implementation Program at Man-Bay Electronic. Man-Bay Electronic currently has in place an occupational health and safety assessment series OSH management system. However, the OSH 18001 has been replaced by ISO 45001 at 2018. ISO 45001 provides a framework for organizations to create, implement, maintain, and development an occupational health and safety management system, as you can see at figure. Next is safety awareness and training program at Man-Bay Electronic. Man-Bay Electronic require new employees to complete an orientation and training season. First is emergency response team. An emergency response team (ERT) is a group of people inside an organization who have been trained to respond to emergency effective. Second is chemical safety management. Chemical safety management is how the process in place to ensure that chemicals are handled, disposed, and stored safely. Thirdly is machine safety handling. For the machine safety handling, it's the combination of technology and human contact involve a strict approach to machine safety handling. This is to minimize accident and create the atmosphere in which workers can operate confidently and safely. Next is in Man-Bay Electronic, they use Plan Do Check Act, which is PDCA. PDCA is a process which has been used for product and process quality. The ISO 45001 approach use the PDCA. Lastly is safety committee. Creating a safety committee is a proactive and effective way to promote and maintain a safe working environment inside a company. Man-Bay Electronic work together through a safety committee to create and maintain at the workplace. The community meets frequently, which is a monthly meeting to discuss about the safety at the workplace.